Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Today our topic is how the government of Somalia can solve unemployment rate. You know, our country is facing a lot of challenges that caused by unemployment rate, and there's a lot of people that are jobless, especially the youth and the young generation. We know like the job market of our country is really so small, when you try to seek job, so mostly we didn't get because of there's no capability that we can get job. So the people and also the government, they can't hire all the people and also the population. And we know our country 70% and more, all of them, they are they are young generations. So that's why the unemployment rate of our country is too high. So to solve that problem, so we need and also the government to need to solve, and all of us, we are same, not only the government. So it's also it's not all of us to seek a job with the government. All of us, the government can't can't hire all of us. They can they have a small budget that they take from the western people and also the UN. They can't they can't support all that jobless jobless young generations, and also they are that talented people. So as we know, the capacity of our government is not too big. So the if we can get a solution, if the government try to solve all these problems. So if the government tries to help the people and also to create all these things, it probably the market of the job will be big, and also a lot of populations and also young generations they will get job. The first thing is the agriculture and also farming. As we know, our country, it has one of the best lands that we can plant something, especially the land that passes Chuba and Shabelle regions. All of them, they are fertilized land. So it everything that you can plant at that place, and also that place, so you can get water. You can get a lot of water, more water, and also every plant that you every seed that you plant that place, that the Chuba and also Shabelle, that region is, so they can grow well, and also everything they can produce. So that's why the agriculture of our country is not really too big. The agriculture, I think we are planning to farms, and also to do the job of the farming. And also we know if the government starts and also helps, and also even not only the government, also the population is try to farm that region is, so the unemployment rate will be decreased, because of if they plant something, and also there will be a chance that to get job, because the people that are planting the seeds, and also the people that are harvesting everything, they are from the young generation, and also the unemployment, they are they are part of the unemployment people. So at that place we can get opportunity that the government can hire, and also the other people can hire with someone that was jobless already. That's one thing. The other thing is fishing. Fishery. We can say fishery. So we have one of the largest coastal line in Africa. We have Alhamdulillah, we have one of the most important thing that every country needs, our to have our coastline and also our sea. So if the government tries to help the young generations to give to build like a factory that produces like fish or something like that, the meat of the fish, and also like give like a lot of resources that they can like take and also get like that they can fish. So that will be like a part of that will be really a big opportunity that, like there's a lot of like people that need like to go the sea and also like to go the ocean and fish, make fishing, but some of them they can't because they can't offer like to pay like or to buy the boats and also like everything. So if the government like tries to help that bubble that young generations with that, that's really also like a big opportunity. And also like the unemployment rate can be decreased because of if they take like the fish from the sea. Also there's also a boaters that can take like the fish from the ship and also like bring the market. And also there's a lot of people that are buying the market the fish. That will be like also will create a lot of jobs. So the third thing is like the third thing is construction. The construction is really so important because our country like doesn't have mostly doesn't have a lot of constructions. So if like the government like try to build the roads or everything and also like a lot of things, so there are a lot of people that need like to work the constructions. And also like if the government like tries to build schools or something like that, that construction, there are a lot of people that are ready like to work, but they didn't get that opportunity. So that's why it's also like a big deal that the unemployment rate can be decreased. It's also like a big deal. The other thing is the technology. Our country right now is in developing, but really like technology is not so like it doesn't have like a power in our country. If we see like the reality, not like to use internet or something like that, but we are talking like we are talking like the real technology that they're using like the other countries. We are using in our country only, we are using like to make our technology like to graphic design or something like that, or web development there. But there's a lot of things that are even bigger than that thing. Technology is really so big. So if like the government like try to train the young generations and also like start like to learn something like cyber security or everything, app development, web development, everything, but not like the young generations are really, they are like struggling. We are struggling really because of they were trying like to learn something from online, like graphic design, video editing, or something like that. That they are like what the reason that they are learning that skills is like to develop their self, and also like to like to even like increase something with their country, not only their like their personality. But that's really also a big deal to like to develop the the technology. That's really so important. And also like all the world is like going like all of the world is going like to develop the technology. Everything is like converting to technology. So if you are not really like doesn't know you don't know anything with the technology, that's really big problem for you. I'm like giving you one advice, like to try to learn something about the technology, even if it's not too much, but something else even. So the other thing is manufacturing. So in our country, if we pack like the government of Mohammed Siad Barre, like if we pack like that government, so our country that time was having like a lot of things, a lot of like manufacturing factories. We have like Somalia at that time, they were producing like sugar. They were producing, some of the people they say like we are producing like rice, and also they were producing a lot anything, and also like they were producing like shoes. So at that time, like the manufacturing is really one of the biggest resources that can decrease like the rate of unemployment, because if you start only even like a small factory or like a small manufacture, so the people that can work, like at least they can reach 100, 200, and more than. So that's why if they start, and also like the everything that produce like the manufacturing, and also like the factory, so we can use our like our country, and also we can export. So you see right now in our country we are importing like food. That's one of the biggest problem. I talked already. We import like food, everything like fuel or something like that, and also we are importing clothes, everything. So if we get like a if we get like factors and also manufacturing, so we can produce all of that, because we can solve our needs. We need that everything we need, and also we can export with the other countries, the foreign countries. That will be like a big opportunity that our country can get. So really, and also can decrease the unemployment rate. Really, that's really so important. So the other thing is last but not the least, so the other thing is renewable energy. When we are talking like renewable energy, that's really one of the biggest like important, and also one of the most important things that every country needs, not even only our country. It is not that thing is not really like decreases like the unemployment rate, but it like increases the opportunities, and also increases and also makes easier our life, and also like makes it easier like to everything that our country needs, because renewable energy right now our country is under developing. Right now we are developing, but even the developed countries if we talk like China, like they started like one of the biggest like solar system, like the renewable energy. They even like well, they are trying like to fill like a lot of solar systems with even like an area that's really too big. I didn't remember right now the area of that land, but it's really too big. It can be reached like a lot of kilometers square. So that's why we are still like a country that's developing. We can't do that, but we know right now when we are talking like the reality, our country and every country needs like energy. But the energy that we are using right now is really too expensive. We are using like the famous, I don't wanna like that gives us Mogadishu, or even every region in our country. They are like factories and also like famous that give the population the service of electricity. So but the problem is not that, but the problem is the price. The price of the electricity is really too high. It's really too high. We can't say like that's a price, because we are in our region. So I don't want to like to tell, but in our region, like we use what they are like what they are using, like even we say, I can say like in our region, and especially like the town that I live, like it is really too expensive. The electricity is really too expensive. So that's why, because we don't have like renewable energy every also we are our country even doesn't try like to like to encourage the people like to use like renewable energy, because they were why we are saying that? Because our country is located like a place that's not really too cold. You know, like the weather of our country is mostly it is hot, so that's why we can get a lot of energy from the from the sun. That's why we didn't even need like to buy something like to buy fuel or something like that instead of using like electricity or something like that, because our country, Allah, may Allah give us, alhamdulillah, one of the biggest resources, that's the sun. The sun gives the when the sun like gives the reflect like the solar energy, the solar will get like a lot of energy so that we can use, you know, instead of like using fuel or something like that. So even we didn't like need this famous, but the problem is the people there or the population, they can't like buy the solar because it costs like more than $1,000 or something like 2,000 to 3,000. So that's the challenge, but there's no one that who likes like to pay something that's that big amount of money every month. So we pay in our region like per month you will pay like $10, even if the watch doesn't like bring that, even if the watch brings like 5 kilowatt or something like that, they don't care about that. But the challenge is they don't care, so because of they were getting the advantage of us. That's why, because we can't afford like to buy the solar system or something like that, even if we can, we didn't use it. That we use it like we really like to use the renewable energy. But the problem is that, so we are also like requesting like the government to solve that thing is uh, that can reduce the unemployment rate. So if you like completed this video, I am requesting you to subscribe my channel and also share with your friends, so it really encourages me. And thank you, inshallah we will stop there, inshallah.